Is hard facts. Yes, we're having our second topical conversation. I can say second half of topical conversations. Yeah. And yet again, we want to focus our beam on the National Assembly. I just read the news update. I brought you the news update, and therein I saw the news. Aline Dume has been one of the most talked about senator in recent days, and he says I don't care about the sack. I mean, what I said was not like a big deal, not really a big deal. I was just trying to represent my people. I was trying to say what is happening out there, and for whatever reason, they did what they did, but it's okay. I never wanted to be chief whip after all, and I don't even need to be the chairman of the Committee on Tourism. I don't need it because I don't have the requisite experience or skill set to make it happen. I guess it's scoring a lot of points, good points with Nigerian citizens. I don't know what you think, but that's not my conversation. That's most likely an open season conversation. So you want to stay tuned up until the 6 o'clock hour when open season will come upon us, you and I, of course. But what is my conversation for the hour? Have I told you my name? I am Kalada Korubata. You can follow me online, Kalada, TheKalada. Okay. Yesterday, we saw the news break talking about the House of Reps members saying that they will donate half of their salaries for 6 months to ensure that there is food sufficiency in the country. Very interesting, right? Because the federal government, or should I say the executive arm of the federal government, has been asking Nigerians to be patient through the different levels of inflation, through the economic hardship in the past 1 year, and the Nigerian government, the executive arm, has been asking you and I to please, should I use legal terms now, maintain status quo, be patient, hold on for a while, just be patient with the government. And Nigerians have replied and said we should be patient, but look at how expensive it costs to run governance in the country. Why do we need an upper and lower chambers of the assembly at the national level? Some have asked, why is the convoy, for instance, of a minister so expensive? The number of SUVs and the amount of petrol it consumes. Why do we have as many ministers? Some people have said the cost of governance is terrifying or terrifyingly expensive, if there's a word like that. And in recent times, the conversation about a nationwide protest has been on social media and has lingered on for a while. I think they've even pegged a date. And we've seen people like Lawan, people like Indume, people like, I'm trying to remember the names now, come out to say at the National Assembly, see, this is not the time to sleep or slumber. This is the time for us to make sure that we give the dividends of democracy to the people, because there is hunger, there is so much suffering going out there, and Nigerian citizens may no longer hold their peace. And I remember Indume spoke that time, then spoke about the president being cordoned off by some members of the cabal, something like that. And he talked about kleptomaniacs and kakistocrats, which got him suspended as chief whip or removed as chief whip. So now it's the House of Reps coming out to say we would give out half of our salaries for 6 months. Remember, there is the 150 days window of no taxation on certain items, food items being imported into the country. There's also the distribution of 20 trucks of, I wonder if it's rice or grain, because I remember, I think it was here in River State, where they shared the items, and I think I can't remember who was speaking, but he mentioned something about bringing items that Rivers people can feed on, because what was shared, I think corn was shared, I think rice as well. Was it Gary? I can't remember vividly, but that was mentioned. I think Nema was told to bring food that we can eat. So yeah, they're distributing food items basically. And the question then is, will these solve? Because I've noticed every time Nigerians cry, the first policy measure is always palliative. I don't know if anybody has noticed it alongside me. The first policy, measure put in place is palliative. We did that during COVID-19. We've done that ever since, and it looks like every time Nigerians shout a little bit, oh, we're hungry, oh, the economy is not doing so well, they share palliatives, distribute 5,000 or 10,000 or as the case may be, palliatives. And so that's why I want to ask the question today. Do you think the move by the House of Reps members is a good one? Do you think is enough, given that we've also had the argument before that these national legislators are earning too much? Okay, should it even be their salaries? Because they've argued the salaries are small. It's the allowances that they get that make it look like they earn so much, and the allowances don't come all the time. I think it was Dugara the other day saying, oh, I think they earn about 400,000, is it 500,000? I can't remember now, but it's not such a big amount, he was trying to say. So the question, if we say their salary, or if we agree to the argument their salaries are not huge and not big enough, will what they are given be enough? Will it be enough for their constituents? Will it be enough for the people that they represent? Remember, they represent you and I. So let's even bring it to River State. Our representatives in the various constituencies, will their salary cut in half be enough for you and I? What food sufficiency will it bring about? And then it drives me to another question. What has happened to the constituents? We hear them talk about it now and then. Is now not the right time for them to do a needs assessment and put certain structures in place? And by structures, I mean structures that will bring about productivity. Now, we're tired of building schools and roads. I mean, those things are necessary as well, I don't lie. I've always shouted for many years, what we need are items that can produce, that can generate money. All we do is accumulate liabilities. We need assets as well. So what has happened to constituency projects? Will half their salaries bring about the succor that Nigerians need in the next 6 months? The other question is, should it be the allowances that should be slotted in half? I think you like that one, right? Should it be the allowances that we should slaughter in half? I wonder. Well, I'm going to go to the phone lines now and get your thoughts. 18 minutes gone past 5 p.m. I'm going to go to the phone lines, get your thoughts, and let's talk for development and what you think about this move by the House of Reps. Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it will help solve the problem that we've faced with? I mean, if this is the policy that the legislative representatives of the people can come up with, then do you think there is hope? I'm just asking. I mean, do you think there is hope if our representatives, all they think right now is, for legislative measure, let's give them half of our salary. Do you think there is hope? If it were me, I would be hoping that they would be putting the salary together to build industries, maybe as constituency projects. But what do I know? So I'll get your thoughts. I'll hear from you, and let's look for developments. in the country. 079230002, 08792300003, 08179230007. Now this one, this I think it was the Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps came out and said, our salary is 600,000 naira a month. I want to plead that we let go of 50% of our salary for a period of 6 months. So that means 300,000 per House of Reps member. Now, in Rivers State, I think we have 3. Is it 3? How many do we have as House of Reps now? Please, someone help me with the number. I've just forgotten how many we have. I know we have 3 senators, but I can't remember how many House of Reps we have. Sorry about that. But imagine the people now for their currencies bring 300,000. Is that enough? I've got AB from Choba. AB, what is on your? Tell me.
Yes, Kalada.
Yes, I agree. It's been a while, by the way, but welcome on the show.
Kalada, before I answer your question, I would like that we had ourselves so, I don't know if we say cheap to our dirty population generally to taking us granted.
Okay.
And foremost, just look at even debate about that their presentation yesterday. They don't know how much the salary is.
He said 600,000.
They didn't get that first. So when you now come, you know how much you were 500,000 before your head.
No, he said.
And then we colleague corrected 600,000.
Okay.
So how do I now believe that it's 600,000? And the question is, how does that get us out of the present situation we are now technically? Because that brings down the price of in the market, bring down the price top of 500. This is just human in Nigeria. Stop us from going. It seems there is, pretty service that we can't go to. And please, can't we just join in fast food to at least for the people who want it for now?
Okay.
All the issue, they want to get the freedom of right. So who and who? So please give us the feed who? I don't. But the only thing I want to say that Nigeria should learn from here and let us become way.
Violence is AB. Violence is the way out. Let's stop that. Obed from Port Harcourt, welcome on the show.
Good evening, Kalada.
Yeah, welcome, Obed.
Kalada, press.
I hear you,
Hello?
Obed. Yeah, I hear you now, please.
Yes. So, protest, you understand? It's not about violence. It's about expressing pleasure.
I agree, but when you say go the Kenyan way, Kenyan's protest was mixed with violence. I mean, you can't do that part, right?
Did this started with violence?
Obed, I'm going to have the argument. It was character for violence, seems that.
Now, that aside, I think what this House Rep have done is a mockery to Nigerians.
Okay.
Canada, I saw a video where the Green Chamber, I think they are the Green Chamber, yes.
Yeah, they are the Green Chamber.
One of them was reading out his salary, allowances, and location.
Okay.
You're laughing.
Yes, I am laughing.
He was reading out. I don't know if you watched that video. I believe so. Now, Kalada, do you know that when I sum up everything every month, where to buy furniture at 7.something million every month. That's every month. So that their furniture spoil every month. They give them that 7.5 million every month. When I sum up everything, Canada, every year one person collects about 221 million naira. That's what they collect every year.
But Obed, you know, not all allowances are monthly. Not all allowances are monthly. I hope you know.
Canada is monthly.
No. I have done this on the show. Not all allowance. For instance,
you understand?
Wait, Obed. Let's not argue. I have a commercial coming up.
I'm with you.
Not all allowance. For instance, housing allowance cannot be monthly. So think about it. Not all allowances are monthly.
Canada, let me tell you, that is not the way out. Donating your salary is not what Nigeria is asking for.
Okay.
Bringing out of 2.5 million as your salary. You bring 1,250,000. Then you say that you have done so much. Then we should be clapping hands. That is not like what Nigeria needs.
Okay.
Nigerians are not beggars for crying out loud.
I've got to go over.
Laws.
Come up with laws. He said, "I've got a commercial break. Please just stay tuned."
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
quick look at the headlines. Appeal court dismisses case against President Tinubu. Governor Fubara orders. Family search for man reportedly abducted in River State. NDLEA intercepts fresh codeine shipments at Onne Port, River State. Military intensifies crackdown on illegal oil refining in Niger Delta. Senator Indume breaks silence on his removal as chief whip. Poly lecturers threaten strike over new service scheme. Arcon withdraws illegal advertisement suit against Meta. President Tinubu to attend AU meeting in Ghana. Cholera vaccines to arrive Nigeria soon. On the foreign scene, UN top court says Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories illegal. Details in the 6 p.m. bulletin. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215.
This is Hard Facts.
All right, at this point, I'll go back to the phone lines, but just a quick recap of what our conversation is about. We're looking at the call or the move, I don't think it's a call, it's a move by the House of Representatives members to slash the salary by half, as initiated by Deputy Speaker Kalu, and they're saying, it's supposedly a move to help bring about food sufficiency as Nigerians are going through hard times. And Nigerians are suffering due to the economic situation as a result of some tough economic policies that are needed according to the federal government. What do you make of it? Now, they have told us their basic salary is 600,000, but I've got many questions. Is that enough? Half of it is going to be 300,000. Is it enough for the constituencies these people are representing? Is it going to be enough? Is this what we need? What has happened to constituency projects? These questions and many more have I asked on the show today, and I really want to get your thoughts with the few minutes I have left to have this conversation. But let's quickly take a glance at Premium Times and what article Premium Times wrote as it relates to this very issue. Now, it's titled "Reps to Take Salary Pay Cut for 6 months." The House of Representatives has resolved to take a 6-month salary cut as a sacrifice due to the economic hardship currently experienced by millions of Nigerians. Now, the pay cut announced by the lawmakers will affect only their basic salaries, not the allowances, which are significantly more than the basic salaries. And I also asked, should we cut down the allowances as well? Now, the decision to accept the court followed the motion of urgent public importance moved by Ibrahim Isiaka, APC Ogun, during Thursday's plenary. Now, Mr. Isiaka motioned the need to avert looming nationwide protests over economic hardship. Now, the challenges we face are not unique to Nigeria alone. These are issues that countries across the globe grapple with daily. In a world that is constantly changing and evolving, no nation is immune. The report read, just give me a minute there. It goes ahead to say, tough times don't last forever, but tough people do. We are appealing to our young men to give the government the benefit of the doubt. Mr. Jahar said despite the economic hardship, the prices of commodities are cheaper in Nigeria than in most African countries. If you compare the cost of living in West Africa, you would appreciate the cost of living in Nigeria. The motion, as amended, was subsequently adopted by the House when it was put to a vote by Speaker Abbas Tajuddin. Although when Mr. Tajuddin put the motion to a voice vote, the voices of those against it were more louder, but the Speaker ruled otherwise. Mr. Tajuddin said the court is going to affect the 600,000 Naira monthly salaries of the lawmakers. The House on Wednesday pledged 100 million Naira from their salaries to the Nigerian Olympic team for the Paris Olympic Games. Okay, so your House of Reps members are working. They're working. They have given you my goodness. For instance, I should have checked. I yet again forgot to check. I should have checked how many lawmakers we have at the House of Representatives. And I was going to ask the question, for the one representing my constituency, what will 300,000 do for my constituency? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But let's go back to the phone line: 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. What is on your mind? I like to hear. Let's get your thoughts. What do you make of the move? What are your answers to the several questions that I've asked on the show today? I've got Godspire, and Godspire is calling me from HA. Let's get your thoughts, Godspire.
Kalada, good evening.
Quickly, you have a minute. Quickly, please.
Listen, let them carry their money. It will not go anywhere. It's like taking 10 bags of salt and put inside an ocean. You will not see the salt again. Even the test will not appear. Let them make programs and policies that will grow the economy. Those ones are just little things. That one will not make an impact. And again, if they deduct 300,000 or 500,000, what are they going to use it for? Is it palliative? We are not refugees. Unless they say all of them are going to use this one to channel to refinery or channel to any other thing. They say they will reduce. Who will monitor whether they have done or they have not done?
Interesting.
Let them say something that is tangible for this Nigeria that will help us grow the economy, and the people will be happy. Although it's a sacrifice, but where will the sacrifice be? Because if you sacrifice something, you see that some of the sacrifice. Thank you, God bless you. All
right, Godspire, welcome. Samuel Port Harcourt, welcome. What is on your mind?
All right, Kalada, good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Slashing their salary won't do anything to Nigerians. I mean, what is our population and what is that money they want to slash? If you compare it and do the mathematics, it won't do anything. We want them to declare state of emergency on our refineries. They should mandate the president to give license to Nigerians to build modular refineries, so that fuel, gas, everything will be at the disposal of Nigerians, and everything will fall in place. That is the truth. In fact, Nigeria is a dumping ground, so you cannot go forward from where we are except you industrialize the nation. That is the truth, and they know it. Few individuals just sit on it and they cannot do anything.
All right.
So for me, that move is just a jamboree. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Samuel, from some part in Port Harcourt. But that will be my last call for now, because I do have guests who are coming into the studio right about now, and they are from, I wonder where they are from, Infinox, I think. Infinox, all right. And they've got a wonderful conversation that they want to have with you. So do stay tuned. I'll be right back for the news, and after the news, you and I will continue conversations for development. Is it evening yet? Greetings to you. Just stay tuned.